devant mon dressing pour commencer cette nouvelle vidéo. Ce week-end, on part sur la côte, on part à la plage à El Paredon avec Monica, que vous allez certainement voir pendant cette vidéo. C'est la plage la plus touristique du Guatemala, donc vous allez voir que le mot touristique est bien loin de ce qu'on a l'habitude de voir nous en Europe ou même dans les destinations touristiques qu'on a l'habitude de connaître. C'est assez connu pour faire la fête, le surf, et puis il y a surtout des hôtels et des hostels avec surtout des jeunes qui viennent pour faire la fête. Le départ est prévu pour vendredi à 9 h normalement et on devrait arriver aux alentours de midi si tout va bien. Donc les mots d'ordre pour les tenues, c'est bon, plage, baignade, chaud, sec, soirée festive mais plutôt chill. Donc voilà, c'est un petit peu le mood board. On part juste 2 jours, hein. C'est quand tu pars avec une latina. How much outfit there is inside?
I don't know. Like 2 for each day?
On est vendredi, on vient d'arriver. Je termine ma semaine en travaillant un petit peu avant de commencer le week-end. Première fois que je vois Monica aller dans l'eau.
Yeah. Café.
Non.
No, what is?
Je voudrais un café.
Je voudrais un café.
Et un croissant.
Et un croissant.
Bon, c'est le croissant à la pistache le plus cher que je vais manger de ma vie. Hein. Bienvenue dans notre hôtel super luxueux. très français, ça me plaît très bien.
Marcher pieds nus.
La caméraman. Ya ti te gusta? ¿Te gusta el hotel?
I love it. So pretty.
You want to present yourself?
You
Do the
want me to
press.
introduce myself?
Yeah, because you are there, but nobody knows you.
Oh, my name is Monica, and I am Morgan's Guatemalan best friend. And yeah, we became friends, what, 2 years ago?
How will you describe yourself?
I am a girly girl. I love makeup, clothes. I mean, it might come like as a superficial thing, but I'm not superficial. I don't think I'm just that. It's just that. But I do enjoy fashion, makeup. But yeah.
Like you've been raised in a family when you see like a lot of foreigners, you speak English, you're in contact with a lot of foreigners. Like Antigua is the most touristic place in Guatemala. So how do you feel the gap, between a foreigner and you? And is there like a type of foreigner as well you feel the gap like stronger, for example?
To give a little bit of context and background, my mom has worked with tourism her entire life. She's a Spanish teacher, and these Spanish schools, they receive foreigners from all over the world, like Europeans, Americans, Asians. Basically, they buy like this package, so they get like Spanish lessons plus doing homestay to experience the culture, to get to really emerge into what Guatemalan culture is. So she started this before I was born, and I don't know any other world. So I've been around foreigners my entire life since I was little. I know that this is a very common thing when people generalize. Guatemalans or Latins are this way, Americans are that way, French are this way. But I feel like I've learned not to put everybody in the same box and actually get to know every person is different. Yes, there are certain similarities when it comes to nationalities that each one has, but I just learned to give everybody a shot. Everybody's different, everybody comes from different background. But now I feel like I know a lot of things about the world, even though I haven't experienced traveling and that, but just from hearing from people, how they grew up, how their background was.
Have you felt like, I don't know, jealous, or have you felt like, I don't know, like not unfair, like have you ever want you to be in their place, traveling?
Well, we don't get to experience this unless, of course, you're part of the rich part of 1% of the population in Guatemala. But if you come from the working class, like I do, we don't travel, like we're not travelers. You don't get to experience it. It's so crazy because you sometimes meet people, they are 19 or even they're 15 and they have traveled all over the world with their parents, and you feel like it's unfair. But like my family and friends are my support system. Like here we rely on each other. It doesn't matter how hectic, how chaotic, how toxic, how each one could be. We know we have each other, and we needed something to hold on to, because economically, we don't have the best life, education, we don't have the best education, health system, so we help each other. Or like I was referring specifically to my family, but we do this with everybody. Like, we're always there to help the other people.
So you find that the foreigners or the people like outside Latin Central America, they are more cold, they are more like individual, they are more
For
like
sure.
selfish.
Yeah, more
and all of that.
detached, I guess. It's the lifestyle. Like, you're moving out of your house since you're very young and being independent, which is great, I feel.
Have you found that Antigua or Guatemala changed a lot in the past years by the tourism and stuff? Do you feel that it has a good impact? Because this is a conversation we have often, you know. Me, this is one of the reasons why I'm leaving Antigua, is because for me it's crowded of foreigners that of course it has a good impact because it brings like more money economically, people can have businesses and stuff, but at the same time like it pushed the local people away and it creates this gap between the rich and the poor even more. So I'm wondering if it's that much a good thing, the tourism, but at the same time I guess it changed a lot of the landscape of the country as well. The fact, like for example here in El Paredon, even a year and a half ago it wasn't like that. Like it's way more developed now. But is it more developed for the Guatemalans or is it more developed for the tourism? Even here in this place, I think you are probably one of the only Guatemalans person maybe with the guy that is taking care of the hostel.
I don't have exact answer for that, to be honest. I've always had a debate about that. Not against it, because this is how my mom has made her living. It does bring opportunities, but I think it just needs regulation. That is the problem. The locals or the local governments or the local entities are corrupt and are able to allow everybody do whatever they want without being regulated. That is the problem. Because look here, we're here in this nice place. All of the workers are locals. I haven't seen one foreigner working, which is great because it's bringing opportunity. I came here the first time like 8-10 years ago and literally was nothing, like nothing. There was one hostel owned by a foreigner with foreigner workers, and that was it.
Now let's talk about our favorite topic.
No,
Topic, the machismo of Guatemala. I mean the machismo in general, but here it's like hard. In the education of guys, they are raised.
The patriarchat here is.
They're raised as king, like kind of. And even now the structure is made as the woman is in the house, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, and the man is whatever the fuck he is, giving the money.
Here, that's very still present. Now it's changing for sure. Our generation has changed that a lot. The way, for example, my mom was raised, and my mom raised basically my brother, they have definitely a different level of importance, kind of. I don't think I've ever saw my brother serving my mom or my sisters,
or washing the
dishes or doing anything. It's like, oh, your brother just arrived, please go to the kitchen and serve his food. Why? I was younger than him. He could have easily done it. And my grandpa had as well this treatment. He was treated as well as a king. He didn't have to do any housework. That was my grandma's chore. But he was working hard. I'm not against the traditional way. They had a great marriage.
This was like the other generation.
Yeah,
like
so my mom grew up seeing that.
Like this. But for example, like us, we both had relationship or dated guys from Guatemala, Latin America, and from other countries. Do you think it's really a matter of the education in our current generation, or do you think that there is still like something very present here that may generalize that men here are more machismo in our generation, not the past one? Because me too, in my family there is more machismo when you go back in the generation, you know.
I mean, I don't have much experience dating local guys, but I mean, they have a big ego, and it will be hard for them to prioritize their own partner if that means that in the eyes of the society, the friends or the family, it's gonna be seen like, oh, you're a weak man, you know, you cannot stand up for yourself.
And so, how will you describe the stereotype of the Guatemalan woman?
This generation has changed a lot, and things are changing. Like, I feel like we're very divided. We're this group of women, me at 30, still single, not having kids, doing what makes me happy, following my own journey path and at my own time. And this other side, we're still very traditional and following what society is expecting them to do. Some of them, I can say, are happy, and some others, I think they're just doing it because it's the thing that you're supposed to do. Get married, have kids, and yeah, that's success. Like, your point of view, how you see as a foreigner the culture
Of Guatemala.
yeah. Or how you, or if it has changed since you arrived and now that you've been like...
Me, I remember when I arrived here the first time, it was really like a cultural shock for me. I was like, wow, everything is super different. The people, the language, the way of life, the culture. For me, it was a shock. And I was based in Antigua, which is the most developed for tourism and stuff.
Disclaimer, Antigua is a bubble.
Yeah, like Está bien. We get attacked by the
host man. And he's been looking at us like the whole time.
Like, now I have a different picture about what Guatemala is. That's why as well, like, I want to make the people know that it's a beautiful country with beautiful people, a very rich culture. But there is many problems, you know. There is many problems of poverty. There is many problems politically, like the government. They don't really take care about the environment. Like, there is many topics, many fights that I'm like, I would like, you know, to conduct those fights. I would like to sensibilization of people. But I mean, they are too far. This is not their priority, you know.
Each one is kind of trying to survive, basically.
I'm considering myself feminist, and here I became even more like this is very common here, that you walk on the street and there is people that are just like hoo, 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 making noise and stuff like that. Me, I want to fight with them, you know, all the time. And Monica is like, hey, hey, hey. But generally speaking, out of the Chile men, the Guatemalan people are like super nice. I've met very wonderful women in Guatemala. The best one is here, and I have a vegetarian routine, so I'm super happy with all the veggie, all the fruits, and the climate. Look at this climate.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to live in a country when it's sunny every day?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Let's continue the weekend. Como así?
Barriga llena, corazón contento.
Oui. Está buena.
Buenísimo.
C'est toujours aussi nuageux. Non, pas de coucher de soleil.
my god. Oh my god.
Je vais t'expliquer, sa première fois en kayak. On a choisi la pire heure pour faire cette activité. Midi. On va fondre et cramer.
Oh my god.
Look at you, grandma. C'est trop joli. Mais mon Dieu, je suis un peu plus. Il fait tellement chaud et humide. There is no crocodiles in Guate. I don't know, I'm asking because this is where they like to live. They live in this kind of places. Me, all the time I'm seeing something above the water. I'm like, is it a crocodile? Okay.
Bro, what's behind you?
Non, ben non, mais this is a piece of wood. Stop! The kayak girl.
I survived.
To the crocodiles, the mosquitoes,
Crocodile or...
tous les animaux horribles du Guatemala. Dernier repas du week-end.
Yay!
Un curry. Très guatémaltèque tout ça.
No mucho.
No mucho.
No mucho.
Buen provecho.
Bon appétit.
The post-depression travel. C'est la fin du voyage, du petit week-end. On est de retour à Antigua. Et bon, on a changé nos tenues. Hein. On est un peu plus habillés que tout à l'heure. Bye bye, see you Monica.